so we're back for Fishing Friday, where we have our Monster Bass and we have our Mystery Tackle Box, and we're gonna see which one of these, at least this month, was a better bargain. So we're gonna start with Monster Bass. All right, and I have my cost breakdown here. Okay, so we're gonna start out with our Dobbins jig. Was it the Dobbins? Yeah. So yeah. All right. So this one here did you can find this on sale, and so this one would cost you $4.07 normally. That's the MSRP I'm giving it because that's what I found it online. So $4.07 for this jig. It's a nice jig. All right, moving on. We're going to go to our other jig, which is our Jackhammer Stealth Blade. And this is by Z-Man. This MSRP'd, cheapest I could find it was $8.95. So that's the price we're going to give to that. All right, now moving on. We're going to go to our No. This one here was $15.99. This chatterbait here, or what do we know? The Stealth Blade. Yeah. So this one MSRP is for $15.99. Now moving on to the 8B8 Labs. This the hollow shad. It's on there somewhere. Yeah, the hollow shiner. This one MSRP is for $8.95. So that was the lowest I could find it. That's where we're gonna give it. All right, now moving on. We have our KVD Perfect Plastics, and the best price I could get on this one was $5.99 MSRP. So we got that. And that was kind of a rough one because I couldn't find this exact one, but I found one that was similar, same color and all that stuff. So we're going to give it the same price, $5.99. Then last but not least, we do have our V&M Drop Shads. And these MSRP'd for $4.99. So that brought our Monster Bass total to drum roll, $39.99 was the MSRP, and we paid $28 for it, which gave us an overall value of $11.99. So if we would have bought these for the cheapest that I could find out there online, we would have paid $39.99 if we bought these individually. However, getting them in the Monster Bass subscription box, we saved $11.99. So that's a pretty good value there. That's gonna be a tough one to beat, especially when I get into my rant at the end of this video. But all right, so next up we have our Mystery Tackle Box. Now, Mystery Tackle Box. All right, so first up we have our Fire Shad here, also by 8B8 Labs. And the cheapest I found this one for was $8.99. So about the same price for our 8B8 Labs, because the other one was $8.95. This was like 4 cents more than the one we got from our Monster Bass. All right. Now then, moving on, we have our Hydro Vibe, and the best price I could find on this, the MSRP for this one would be $7.99. All right, that's by Lucky Strike. Okay, moving on. We have our original worm. And the best price I found for this was $6.49. Well, this is the price they gave it, because theirs is a little bit different. They actually give you the prices. You just have to go online and look it up. So They valued this at $6.49. I'm going to give them their prices without looking, just to prove my point anyway. So, because let's be honest, you could probably find these cheaper if you actually hunt around. All right, and then the last item in the box, we have our 3-pack of extra wide gap hooks for $2.10. So that brings our overall MSRP to $25.57. Now, the advertisement, they do say you'll get at least $25 worth of value in the box. So, Monster Bass is accurate about that. However, with whatever new system they're using, I used to pay less than $20 per box because, you know, they kind of gave you an incentive to buy longer plants. And they're saying that it's free shipping, but riddle me this, how I'm paying $23.45 per box. Because even at, like, say a 10%, even at a 10% tax, it should only be an extra $1.99 and not $3.45. So somewhere their math is messed up. They're overcharging, because if they're saying it's free shipping, and then it says applicable tax, but I never paid taxes before. Last October, I paid $116.91 for a 6-month subscription. And then in April, it was supposed to go to the 1-year subscription, but they discontinued that. Now, this month, I paid $140.71 for the same 6-month subscription that I paid $116 for last time. So, yeah, it's like I'm paying like $25 more now for my subscription, and yet they say I'm saving $20. So something's going on with Mr. Tackle Box. And I got to tell you, if we're looking at these numbers, right? If you can buy Mr. Monster Bass and get almost $12 value, maybe not every month, but you're getting a $12 a month value, a $12 value, or you look at Mr. Tackle Box and you're getting a $2 value. I'm going to tell you right now, Mr. Tackle Box is not looking good. They got rid of their dibble. They got rid of their prices inside the box. Now they're charging more. Something's going on with that company. I don't know. After this 6 months, I don't know, because June is the first of the 6 months, right? So I have them until November. I don't know if I'm going to resubscribe after November. We may just go a different route with we may drop Mr. Tackle Box, because if we're only going to be getting a couple $1 value out of it, you know, and I guarantee you, if I look these up online, I can probably get them for at least $3 cheaper than what they're saying, which would bring their MSRP to around $22, and they're charging me $23 per box. So, in fact, I might just do that. I might make a follow-up video and attach it to the end of this one. I'm gonna look these up online, and I'm gonna see. Actually, hold on. I got my computer right here. We're gonna do this real time right now. Now, because remember, I have to hunt for the prices for Mr. Tackle Box. They don't give me prices. I have to hunt for them, and so those are the absolute cheapest prices that I could find. So that's kind of a plus in Monster Bass's corner, because the prices I'm giving you was the cheapest that I could find, at least that day. I mean, they might be cheaper now, who knows? But I mean, that was the cheapest prices that I could find at the time, and we ended up by saving $11.99 by ordering it through Monster Bass. Okay, and don't get me going on the customer service on Mr. Tackle Box has gone just down the crapper. When I was trying to figure out what was going on with my subscription, the email, they sounded rude in the email. I mean, you know how hard it is to sound rude in an email? But they managed to do it. So their customer service has gone downhill. Their value's gone downhill. So I don't know how much longer Monster Bass. I mean, Mr. Tackle Box is not gonna. Me saying that they suck is not gonna really affect their overall marketing. But we'll see here. All right. Just bear with me a little bit because I do have to get a new keyboard. I've had this laptop for a long time. I like the laptop. I don't really want to get rid of it, but I may have to. I may go with one of those Chromebooks. I don't know. All right, but okay, so all right, so we're gonna look up this one, Lucky Strike Hydra Vibe spinning rate. Okay. Lucky Strike Hydra Vibe spinner. All right, let's see what I find here. We're gonna go to shopping. All right, so they're giving me an MSRP of $7.99. Okay. Hydra Vibe, $7.99 on Amazon. Okay, all right, so that one is accurate. All right, so I'll give them that. Now we're going to go to this 8B8 Lab Fire Shad. 8, oh, that 8 doesn't work. 8B8 Lab FYRE Shad. All right, let's see what we can find this one for. Okay. 8B8 Fire Shad. 8B8 Lab. Mr. Tackle Box might be going the route of Lucky. Sad to say, but all right. And we're gonna go to Next Gen Fishing Lures. Life forms. Soft baits. Let's see here. Search baits. All right, they're giving me a bunch of soft baits on there. Well, here we go. 8B8 custom lures. All right, let's see what we got here. So all right, so we can't find that one, so we're gonna have to go with what we'll go with the $8.99, considering that the other one that I had to hunt up was, can't find this one. see what we got on Amazon. Strike King. Let me look up on Amazon. Let me look up. B8. What is it? FYRE Shad. All right, let's see what we can find, if anything. No, can't find any. I can't find that one online anywhere. So we'll go with the price that they gave out there. Now let's look up this Culprit Original Worm. That's my fishing. That's my plants. All right. I mean, $6.49 for an 8-pack of saute. I mean, I guess I believe their prices, but still, it's just the value. I think at least this month, the value definitely edge goes to Monster Bass. And I mean, I may have been a fan of Mr. Tackle Box for a long time, but it was in their value. Make no mistake, it was 100% because the value was truly there. You know, because if you pay $19.99, flat $19.99, no, you know, nothing else, and you get $25 worth of baits, you know, you're getting. We'll say that I paid $19.99 for this. I would have gotten $5.58 of value. Would it be as good as the value I got from Monster Bass? No, but if it was the old method, I would have paid even $1 less than that, so I'd have been around $6. And that's when you kind of get into the value to cost ratio. But I can say without a doubt this month, Monster Bass, definitely the best value. So we'll see what the next few months do. We'll see what if their customer service ever gets back to me. We'll see what the customer service says about this particular debacle. I don't understand how I'm paying. It went from $116 for 6 months to $140 for the same 6 months. So, and they said that they were. I know I got some. I mean, the lures look nice. Don't get me wrong, but they gave me some crap story about, oh well, we're trying to make our stuff better and blah 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 blah. Well, so far, I don't think it's better. We'll see what happens. The customer service definitely gone downhill. Here's our other 8B8 labs. So these are the 8B8 lab lures we got this month. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'll probably stick with them, but I would like to. I'm curious what their answer is about that, because that's kind of like a big jump, and especially when I live in Texas and we have like 8% sales tax. So even at 10%, it would have been only. It wouldn't have been. It shouldn't have brought it up to. There's no way it could have brought it up to $23.45 per box. There's just no way. So there's something hokey going on there. Again, I'm gonna see what Mr. Tacklebox has to say about that. See what answer they give. If they give me if they give me some acceptable answer, fine. But if it's just some crap answer, oh, look at that jig. That was a monster bass jig. That's a nice jig. Yeah, if it's some crappy excuse for why they raise the prices so much, then I'll probably discontinue. It kind of all depends on the answer I get from Mr. Tacklebox, because this ain't cool, man. This ain't cool. We'll see what the next 6 months brings. I mean, like I said, it could have been. I'm still saving a little bit of money, I guess. I mean, extremely little, but I mean, I'm saving a little bit of money, I guess. So, yeah, I'm getting some nice lures. I mean, I'm not complaining about their product. I'm just complaining about their value. So, but anyway, yeah. So this month we got our Culprit Original Worms. We got our KVD Perfect Plastics. We got our V&M Drop Shads. We got. Ooh. If I can get this undone here real fast without throwing myself into the mix. We got 2 nice hard lures from 8B8 Labs. Those are going to go good in the tackle box. We got 2 nice jigs. We got ourselves a 3-pack of extra wide gap hooks, and we got ourselves a pretty cool looking spinner blade with a couple blades. So, yeah. Overall, not a bad month. 9 items. Again, value-wise, Monster Bass nailed it in the park this time. Last month, it was definitely Mr. Tacklebox, but that's because we were only supposed to be paying $16.75 per month. And then I found out this month when I went to resubscribe and I couldn't find the 12-month option. That's when I found out that they discontinued it. So still a little bit miffed off about that. But, I mean, it's their company. I get it. They still got to make money. Otherwise, they're going to go away. But I don't know if this is the best way to make money. But, hey, that's on me. But, hey, if this is your first time on the channel, please consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. Do me a favor, if you are subscribed, hit that thumbs up, leave me a comment, do all that good stuff. It really helps the videos go out to more people. And until next time, keep prepping.